Luffy is the son of a celestial dragon.
What?
For 25 years, Oda has been trolling us about his heritage, the hidden meaning that is behind the D. No, not the will of D, we're talking about D for dragon as his father. Chapter 1058 revealed so much. The biggest mystery of Monkey D. Dragon's secret lineage, the Straw Hat's bounties, the biggest scam in the entire series, Buggy, Crocodile, and Mihawk's bounty, and more importantly, Nami has Conqueror's Hockey.
Let's go! Let's go!
Boa Hancock is the best girl in One Piece. We gotta go, Sid! Vampire Garden just released its character card pack! Who are you? My mom said I can't go with strangers. And what the hell is a Vampire Garden? Well, Vampire Garden is a new anime released by Wit Studios, and now Ukalex together with Wit Studio have launched a card collection of Vampire in the Garden. It's a special once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to collect these officially licensed physical and digital cards from Wit Studio. There are a unique set of 12,000 packs or 36,000 digital cards with extra features which unlock when specific community goals are reached. When you buy a pack for $14.99, you will acquire 3 random cards and a chance to receive a rare, uncommon, or common rarity card. But there are also 1,000 cards of epic rarity, featuring 4 characters with each costing 100 points to redeem. Or you can also redeem physical cards for these characters with less points. But the fun part is the community aspect, where every time a landmark is reached for packs sold, new exciting rewards will unlock. Like the milestone for 10,000 packs sold will grant 5 lucky cardholders a $500 VIP ticket to LA Comic-Con happening in December 2022. And at 12,000, every character card pack holder will receive an original digital sketch created and signed by Wit Studio animators. So use our secret code VGABD20 at checkout for 20% off the $14.99 retail price of a character pack. Now let's get back to the chapter. The chapter begins with the Straw Hats traveling the seas once again, with Nami still pissed about the stunt Luffy pulled in Wano. You know, in chapter 1057 where he drove the whole ship straight off the edge, nearly killing everyone on their way down from Wano. So Nami locked him in a cage where she has clearly already used her happiness punch to its full effect, as Luffy is more wounded here than he was against Kaido. Furthermore, when Jinbei tries to calm her down, she exudes Conqueror's Hockey. Okay, but for real, I can see her conquer all the Sims and even the weather, but not sure about Luffy. Robin receives the newspaper revealing their post-Wano bounties. I won't be going into these bounties too much, as those of you who have the notification bell on should have already watched our video explaining all of them in detail. All of the Straw Hats are labeled as commanders. Chopper's bounty has gone up by only 900 berries, which everyone saw coming, but it's still hilarious. All the Straw Hats have gotten significant increases in their bounties, but the main ones include Nami's, over quintupling her previous bounty of 66 million, which horrifies her. The sniper god himself, Usopp, receives a bounty of 500 million. Robin's bounty finally increased to a level closer to the world government's desire to acquire her knowledge, or in other words, stamp it out. Jinbei, Sanji, and Zoro's bounty have finally reached over 1 billion berries, which means nothing to Sanji since he is now 4th place, falling behind both Jinbei and Zoro. While Sanji is already furious, Zoro agitates him even more, telling Jinbei to ignore number 4.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
Luffy is also introduced as a fleet captain and emperor, having a bounty of 3 billion berries. And then we move to Kamabaka Queendom, where the leaders of the revolutionary army are discussing the fallout from the reverie. It's confirmed now that Sabo in fact did not escape with the rest of the revolutionaries and Kuma. He vanished from Marie Joie alongside Vivi. However, the leaders console Koala that Sabo is safe. Koala is still worried but is happy that everyone else got back safe and unharmed. The leaders then reveal that the incident in the newspaper about Sabo killing Cobra happened after they split up, and they all have trust in Sabo that he is in the right. However, Monkey D. Dragon does not look very pleased with the situation. Dragon says that he is glad Sabo is okay, but if he actually murdered King Cobra, he won't forgive Sabo, no matter what the reasons. Now for Dragon, Sabo is like a son. He saved the little boy from death's door after Sabo's own family rejected him. Dragon trained Sabo with his ideals and made him into the number 2 man for the revolutionaries. In many ways, Sabo is more of a son to Dragon than even Luffy, so his declaration of no forgiveness if Sabo killed Cobra must have a big reason behind it. Cobra is a member of the Nefertari family, who were part of the 20 Kingdom Alliance which defeated Joy Boy and the Ancient Kingdom during the Void Century 800 years ago. But Cobra's family decided not to ascend to the rank of Celestial Dragons atop Marie Schwa. They stayed behind, guarding the poneglyph which had details about the ancient weapon Pluton. In chapter 202, when Robin read the poneglyph for Crocodile, she lied to him, saying that the poneglyph holds no information on Pluton and only the history of the Alabasta Kingdom. However, Cobra later questions Robin why she lied, hinting that he and his family knew about the contents of the poneglyph. For the revolutionaries, having an ally like Cobra would be a massive deal, as one of the main ways to rebel against the world government is to uncover the mysteries of the poneglyphs, especially after the Marines not stopping Crocodile from wreaking havoc in Alabasta to the point where the kingdom was mere seconds from destruction. The king and the people have a real animosity against the world government. They are literally paying heavenly tributes to the Celestial Dragons for protection, while the same people are turning a blind eye against their own warlords' crimes. However, this plot thickens even more with the next page of the chapter. Dragon asks Kuma about what exactly went on in Marie Schwa, leading Kuma to address Dragon as a master, that he is Dragon's to command. This could be a hint towards Dragon having celestial blood. Kuma's masters before being freed were the Celestial Dragons. He was modified by Vegapunk into obeying their every order. This is no mere coincidence that Dragon is the one asking Kuma the questions and being addressed as a master. This can be seen as a hint by Oda, giving further evidence to our theory that Dragon and Luffy have Celestial Dragon blood. After Luffy's Bajrang gun attack in chapter 1048, we see a clear connection between him and the Hindu monkey god Hanuman. Now, Hanuman's father was Vayu, the wind deva. Luffy's father Dragon also possesses powers to manipulate the wind, much like Vayu. Although Hanuman's father was Vayu, his true caretaker was Kesari. This is like Dragon being the father of Luffy, with whom he shares most of his DNA, but his true father figure was Garp, his grandpa. Hanuman's father Kesari was the chief of the Sugriv force who defended saints in the Holy Land of Gokurna. Likewise, Garp being part of the Marines, he's obligated to defend royalties and celestials in the Holy Land of Marie Schwa. With such similarities between Hanuman's parents and Luffy's, it's possible Luffy shares aspects about his mother or grandmother with Hanuman's mother Anjana, who was an Apsara or a nymph who resided in heaven paralleling the Celestial Dragons. But she was cast down due to a curse, falling in love with the chief of the monkey people Kesari and blessed with a child through worshipping Vayu. Garp, being a high-ranking marine, likely met a Celestial Dragon whom he fell in love with, but the Celestials did not allow the tainting of their blood, so they cast Garp's lover down from Marie Schwa to the normal world. Garp and her had a good relationship. However, after the people found out she was a former Celestial Dragon, a fate similar to that of Doflamingo's parents fell upon Luffy's grandmother, killing her, or the Celestials themselves put out a hit on her. Dragon likely blamed the world system governed by the prejudice of the Celestial Dragons for his mother's death. This could also be why Garp refuses to become an admiral, as he doesn't want to serve the Celestial Dragons, and why Monkey D. Dragon actively declared war against the government and their corrupt regime. He firsthand saw his mother being affected by the lies of the world. Oda even shows a play on with Sabo's interactions with Dragon during the fire in Great Terminal. Sabo, who like Dragon's mother, was born under royalty but suffocated by the stink of their lies, arrogance, and customs. This event can also be used as evidence to support the epithet of the rebellious dragon that Dragon received in chapter 1054, where he could have been training to become a marine admiral just like Garp trained Luffy to become one, but after seeing the truth of the world and his mother's death, Dragon rebelled to take down the system created by his own blood. Anyway, coming back to the chapter, a Dendenmushi rings which Koala picks up, and from it, Sabo says that it is him. This segment with the revolutionaries, especially Sabo coming back into the fold of things, could maybe be a hint that the next island the Straw Hats will visit will be where Sabo and Vivi are. We then cut to Karaibari Island, where the truth behind Buggy D Clown's Yonko status is revealed. It turns out that he is not the boss at all. Cross Guild was a creation of Crocodile and Mihawk like we all predicted. They are both rightfully angry about the fact that Buggy was named their leader, both threatening to kill him. Buggy is of course begging for his life, even offering to lick their boots. Oh! Mihawk says that Buggy is probably the only person in history to become an emperor after crying for mercy. We then find out exactly how Cross Guild was started. Crocodile, with his already insane underground connections from Baroque works, once freed from Impel Down, went straight to business and brought them back together. This makes Cross Guild a much more prominent force in terms of not just individual power, but numerically also. Crocodile, being the powerful man he is, he does not have any problems with maintaining a form of loyalty, unless you're Nico Robin. But we saw this with Mr. 1, and it's even shown by Mr. 3 instantly bowing down to Crocodile, joining with zero hesitation. With his connections and tactics, he lured Mihawk with a perfect proposition. This is shown to us in a flashback with Crocodile calling Mihawk as he's getting ready to relocate his base due to his marine warlord status revoked, becoming a criminal in the eyes of the government. Crocodile proposes if they were both to team up, the Marines wouldn't take this organization lightly. He then also reveals that Mihawk used to be called Marine Hunter, and that both of them are the same as they do not trust anyone. This is parallel to Zoro, who was a pirate hunter. I guess we might see a new Hunter chapter.
We do not care.
A thing to note here is Crocodile saying they both have trust issues. This comment really seems to have caught Mihawk's attention. This could be due to someone betraying Mihawk in the past. Maybe he got betrayed by a Marine or someone associated with the world government, which perhaps was the entire reason he started hunting Marines in the first place. We even see his trust issues coming into play, as back in the present he stares down Buggy for being sussy.
Sussy bata.
This then brings us to Buggy's flashback, where everything came into place. During the Marines' attack at the base in Karabati Island, Buggy was preparing to make his escape, but by fate, their warship came under attack. Buggy is surprised and wonders what kind of hero is behind this, which is when we see it's none other than Crocodile. Funnily enough, Buggy's subordinates assumed that the rumors about Crocodile working under Buggy were true, and admiring Crocodile's loyalty in risking his life to save them. However, Buggy is not happy at all, revealing to us all that he is, well, broke. I know, Buggy fooled us all. What happened to all his money from Captain John's treasure? Did he even find it? We all assumed he did after he gained the map from Luffy and Impel Down, but where's all the money at, bruh? But this whole time, my man was being funded with the help of Crocodile's generous loan. Buggy tells Crocodile that even though Buggy's delivery business is doing well, he doesn't have the money to pay him right now. Crocodile doesn't give a shit and suggests they could always sell Buggy as a slave, revealing that he needs the capital to form Cross Guild. This is when Buggy gives his genius idea of merging his company with Cross Guild, as they are both former warlords and Buggy's company already has everything they need, like advertisement experts, printers, couriers, which would benefit him a lot. Well, and then this was the result. Buggy's employees, loving him so much, made him the main star in Cross Guild's posters that were spread throughout the world. This gave off the perception that Buggy is the leader behind the whole thing. We see how much this impacted the world as we cut to an emergency Navy meeting. Vice Admiral Barnew lists all of Buggy's so-called achievements and has recruited Crocodile and even Mihawk. Barnew explains that their marine hunting guild has already acquired financial backing from a lot of dangerous people in the underworld, so their new organization is a huge threat for them. Because of this, all three leaders of Cross Guild's bounties have increased. Crocodile is shown to have a crazy bounty of 1,965,000,000 berries. Hawkeye Mihawk, who's confirmed to have swordsmanship skills surpassing that of red-haired Shanks, has an enormous bounty of 3,590,000,000 berries. And Buggy, the genius jester, due to his incredible notoriety, has a bounty that even surpasses Luffy, Kid, and Law, a bounty of 3,189,000,000 berries. As this crazy news is revealed, we get back to Buggy, who is pardoned by Mihawk. This surprises Crocodile until until he explains that Buggy having all the glory is not a bad idea, as he isn't interested in fame or being an emperor. All he wants is to live peacefully. Crocodile comes to accept this, freeing Buggy to be their puppet leader, which all along was part of his balls deep manipulations. Buggy once again not only fooled the world, but also Crocodile and Mihawk. This man is amazing. So if you want to learn more about Buggy and how he could literally destroy the whole world, then check out this video on screen right now. Anyways, see you guys next time.